Alright, just leaving Patterdale Hotel and gonna walk up towards Glenriddin, Birkhouse Moor, Fell, Catstye Cam, and then up onto Helvellyn. Hopefully, presuming we make it. Very good weather. We're here for a couple of days, so hopefully we can get round this route that we've planned. Anyway, I'll talk to you a bit more when we get off this main road. And our Oliver has spotted a sign for Helvellyn. This is the way. So just looking at this sharp incline now, heading up onto I think it's like Birkhouse Moor or something like that. I can't really remember. This first little peak here, Oliver's just said to me, I've got a feeling this is going to get rough. And sadly for us, I think he's right. This is up now, so we'll be having plenty of stops, and I'll talk to you soon. Tell you what, before we do go, this sun is punishing, and I don't know if we're going to manage to get all the way around as proposed route, because it's hot and rough, but we'll see. This here is going to be best gate in Lake District. Pole built behind it, and that's stabbed in there, so you couldn't do out other than go straight over the beggar. No one wants to see this, but I've just took my shirt off temporarily. There's nobody around. I'm not particularly bothered, but it's that hot. Honestly, it's insane. Our Oliver we're just propped up against this little gate, just chucked us fleeces that seem completely pointless that we've brought. Chucked them over this fence just to get a little bit of shade. It forecast to be about 12 degrees and it's 22 at minute. There's not a bit of breeze in air. It's absolutely energy sapping this. We've got about 1.5 kilometres to go onto the summit of Birkhouse Moor and then onto Red Tarn, but we've just been talking about options if we don't manage to get all the way around. There's no cloud whatsoever. It's just clear blue sky, and there's just no stopping that sun. It's off its head. It's absolutely mental. But we're going to carry on anyway. You know, we've got plenty of water, and I just said to Oliver, we're just going to have to keep resting. Lots of rests, lots of breaks. Whenever we can get a break from that heat, we get up a little sunscreen like this and get behind it. Come on, clouds. Just be on our team for 5 minutes. Just give us a rest from this sun. 22 degrees, we're struggling here, me and our Oliver. But top of there we go. That is Birkhouse Moor, and we've made a backup plan. We've got this little bit here. If we need to, we can drop back down here, and this is a reasonable place to camp if we can't make it. But I mean, we've got hours yet, so we're alright. It's just, as I say, we're struggling with climb a bit, if I'm honest with you. It's so hot, like ludicrously hot, if I'm honest with you. So we'll talk soon anyway. Absolutely it, jackpot, aren't we? Cold mountain water, Myers Beck. Oh, yes, mate. How does that taste? Oh, yes. So we'll fill his water up here, and then we can just carry on nailing it. Carrying on up there, but I heard this running water and we had to go for it. Nice little spot, this, looking over Ullswater. And I think this little ridge here is Sheffield Pike, and I think that's the back one up there. That's up to Stye Barrow Dodd. I think. I'm no expert. I had a quick look earlier. but I think it is. So we filled his water up, got plenty now, absolute millions till we get to Red Tarn, so we're laughing. We're going to carry on now, so we'll see you probably in another 50 metres when we're knackered again. Tell you what, that last 100 metre that we've done, we sit at about 550 metre now above sea level, so that's 400 metre of the ascent to the first summit. And this last 80 metre has been a breeze because of them clouds. Never have I worshipped the cloud god as much as I am doing at the minute. So we just, all I wanted some wine gums, so he's at nearly full bag, give me 2 yellows and a green, cheers. And then we're just getting back off. I'm just admiring the view over Ullswater there. Might go kayaking on that next year, so read, we'll see you soon. So we've made it to Birkhouse Moor. We're not quite at summit yet, but we're just looking up to the majestic Helvellyn, and this little pyramid feature to right hand side of the screen is Cat's Eye Cam. So we're going to walk across to Red Tarn and well, see how it goes from there. We've done alright actually, if I'm honest with you. For how hot it's been, God, it's been baking. Unbelievable. And to be fair, if we don't get Helvellyn, if we have to call it, because it's too hard to climb, or we run out of time, so be it, because we've had a good one. And we're at a top, lovely spot now, so we'll see how we go. Here we are, cairn marker and summit of Birkhouse Moor. My 5th Wainwright. Oh, yes. Oliver's first Wainwright. And as I've told him now, there's no pressure. If we don't get Helvellyn, if we don't go anywhere else, we're in easy mode now. We've got one. We've come a hell of a long way in such sun. We're going to do what we need to do. So we're all right. We're all right, yeah. Sound, I'm happy. We've got a stove on. We're just having some tea. And then before we set off, and as I said, then we'll decide what exactly we're doing this evening. What's me like, dude? What you got?
Pasta and bolognese.
Quite good, them something to eat ones. They're quite functional. Very light as well, which is really good when you're slogging it up these kind of things. Quite a few midges actually aren't now, which is a bit of a shame. So we've finished as meals. We're now going to walk onto Red Tarn, fill all this water up, and see what we think about possibly climbing Helvellyn. If I'm honest with you, I don't like Lucas for a ledge. My shoulders and my back are killing from that pack. I've carried too much stuff. I don't know if I should have shared it out with Oliver a bit more, or tried to go a little bit lighter weight and cut down on some luxuries and stuff that we've brought, but yeah, I'm struggling if I'm honest with you. We've done nearly 700 metres of elevation. No. What have we done? We're at 600. We've done over 600 metres of elevation so far. Not over that great a distance, but that sun honestly has been soul destroying. It really has. It's been far too hot for my liking. And but you just got to them's your bag. That, you know, that's how you've got to deal with it, haven't you? You know, at least Dan just smashed it down with rain, which would have probably been more difficult if not a bit cooler. But obviously different weather conditions cause different challenges, don't they? So here we are on our way to Red Tarn now. First we're coming up to the infamous hole in the wall. That's its actual official name. That's what it's listed on the OS maps. The cairn for the hole in the wall and this is where we're going to turn right onto towards the red Tarn. Sun's gone behind them clouds, so it's a little blessing in disguise, if I'm honest with you. Because if we are gonna go up Swirl, we'd be better not in Bacon Eat, because it's quite, the last bit especially is quite a sharp ascent, so we'll see. So we're right at the top of Red Tarn Beck, and we're just using this little pool to filter the rest of us water, and then we're going to have a look at Swirl Edge, see what we think. Just filter some water, filter a load, and then I poured it all out because I thought it had a load of bits in it, and then I've had to filter it again, so that's took quite a while, sadly. Some tents already pitched up here, much too early in my opinion, but end of the day other people do what they want to do. Yeah, nice little gaff, the Red Tarn. Oh, there's a lot of tents already here. I think we've buggered it for Helvellyn, if I'm honest with you. We got here a bit too late, traffic was rough. That climb was just so ludicrous, it was so hot. It took us like an hour longer to get to the first Wainwright, what looks like now like maybe the only Wainwright that we're going to achieve for today. And it just took us, everything just took too long. I mean, it's just took me 20 minutes to filter water because I filtered nearly 4 litre, and then I thought there were a lot of bits in one. I didn't want to take risks, so we've moved spot and we filtered a load more. But as I said, that's wasted like 20 odd minutes. We've had us tea. We didn't plan that in. We didn't plan a meal on the way up here. So it's just, I don't want to be caught on Strand Edge when sun goes down. Swirl Edge, sorry, when sun goes down. So I'm afraid there's Swirl right above my head. I'm afraid we're gonna have to wait another day, but I do think we'll probably walk back towards Oldham Wall and pitch up somewhere around there. I'm not really sure, if I'm honest with you. I'm not pitching around Red Tarn. There's 10 tents here already. Lunacy. I don't want to add to that. There's no need for everyone to be packed in like that. There's just yards of space everywhere, so they do. To be fair, there's a few of them look like they are in groups. So, and my arms are getting tired because I forgot my selfie stick like a tool, so I'm having to hold phone with my hand. But no, we're all right. It's all right. I'm not too sad, if I'm honest with you. You know, if we'd even if we'd have just not had that ludicrous sun, we'd have made it. We'd have done it. So I think that's it, sadly. So that was Wild Camp. We're just starting this descent now, back down into Patterdale. We were going to go via Oldham Wall, but from where we've ended up camping, it's actually a bit out of his way. So nice little sunrise. You can't just see, you can't quite see Ullswater at the moment. We're just on top of a little brow. You can't see down to it, but sun's looking to be quite a good one again. Luckily we're not going to be up here and have to endure it today, because that was ultimate killer yesterday, I'm afraid. That's why we didn't succeed in Helvellyn. Yeah, we've had to get rid of accent fleeces because they were redders. So we're doing well. We've done a hell of a lot of descent in about 10 minutes. Shows what a difference going downhill compared and not in that baking sun makes. I think Ullswater looks fantastic. Yeah, man. A little bit of cloud encroaching up mountains over there, up towards I think it's towards Dollywagon Pike up that way. I'm not really sure. Looks nice though, coming down valley. Little sheeps there with birks above them. I think that little one does. I think that's Arniston Crag, I'm not sure. And that's obviously our Oliver. And we're just heading down. We're on final bit now. We just get down that little bridge there. And then we're back on the road, and from there it's probably only 15-20 minutes, so we're cruising. Just one last look up at Birkhouse Moor, where we got to the summit that you can see right in the centre of the screen, just on from the trees that are in this top of this field, all the way up there. It seems like we didn't achieve what we wanted to achieve, but to have got all the way up there is still quite a feat, so reasonably happy. I'll tell you what, that sun's back with a vengeance and all, but at least we're under shaded trees now, and we've only got to walk back to Patterdale along the road now. Having a little snooze, bless it. Just take one final look at Birkhouse Moor. That's where we've been, all the way up there. Pretty epic, thinking about it, if I'm honest with you. And we're back in Patterdale now. We're just coming around the corner to Patterdale Hotel, where we'll sign off from a slightly disappointing but overall highly successful and fun trek in Lake District. Free Wi-Fi inside church. Not like trying to pull them in, is there? So back in car, Patterdale Hotel. We've asked about some breakfast, but apparently too busy. Comes to something if you're too busy for a bacon sandwich on it, but fair play, listen, they've got their own rules and whatever, and they know what we can do. But that's it. That's his Lake District adventure over for this time. We'll be back. We'll get Helvellyn at some point. Who knows when? Probably fail again, but we'll try. See you all later. Laters.